welcome back to Noob Talk. Liban here, and we're back with Saf again.
What's up, guys?
We're here to talk about, well, basically, what the hell's been going on with Disney, man? They've been...
very unprofessional.
How so?
Man.
Hey. When I want to convey what I'm thinking, sometimes I can't use the right vocabulary.
Right, but back on topic. Disney Interactive Studios has been shut down apparently 15 days ago, and well, from the looks of it,
essentially so far their biggest product that's gone now is Disney Infinity. Right. From my perspective now,
oh, just to clarify before we move on, that's the little toys similar to Skylanders,
Toys to Life thing, yeah.
The Lego Universe thing that EA have to. EA? Is that right? Yeah. No, Warner Brothers, of course. Warner Brothers Studios. Right. So Toys to Life. Back on topic.
Honestly speaking, I've never played any of the Disney Infinity stuff. I've tried the Skylanders one. So essentially, it's just toy onto the portal, boom, appears in the game, right? So it's not like this was something that was brewing over months. Like, there was no report saying, oh, Disney this, Disney that. They just boom.
Well, from the looks of it, they were on their 3rd edition, so obviously they kept it up for a good while. And it looks like it was released. The first version was released on August 18th, 2013. So 3 years down the line, and they decided to shut it.
But it must have been worth a lot of money, so why did they get rid of it?
Well, yeah, the figurine, this gimmick that the companies are selling us these days are worth quite a bit. I mean, if you look at Nintendo's Amiibos and all the other little figurines, the little collectibles, the physical renditions of these much beloved characters, they seem to be worth quite, especially to the younger audience. It's quite a valuable franchise, and I'm really surprised at the move that Disney's made.
Now, I've not really known Disney to be a company that likes to take risks. See, Nintendo came out with these Amiibos, but in Nintendo's case, they've been selling like hotcakes.
Right.
And perhaps because they are Nintendo characters, there's a lot of nostalgia there.
But that's like saying Mickey Mouse isn't worth jack.
Who cares about Mickey Mouse?
I care about Mickey Mouse. He's
I know you care about Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Right, but it's not only Mickey Mouse that's involved. It's a lot of the Marvel characters. In fact, there's a numerous amount of different franchises that feature in Disney Infinity.
And now they're gone.
Poof.
I remember last E3 where I forgot the guy's name. He came onto stage hyping up Disney Infinity and the new pack, and it was coming first to PlayStation 4. Forward what, just about a year now? Nothing.
Right.
It's gone.
And not to mention the 300 or so jobs that have been lost due to this little debacle of shutting down their interactive studios. I mean,
yeah, honestly, that's a lot of talent lost.
That is,
you know, a lot of creative talent. Obviously, we bring on another studio, Lionhead. They've been responsible for Fable. They've been closed down recently as well.
Right.
But yeah, honestly, I hope these guys, they get back on their feet soon, because they're really talented, and you know, without them, we wouldn't have video games looking or playing as well as they are today.
Right. I mean, I haven't played it myself, but the Epic Mickey franchise was quite well. It didn't do too bad. In fact, the average user score for Disney Epic Mickey 2, or rather the combined edition, is a 10, which is really, really good. And a lot of other games that they've made have been quite high up on, especially for the younger audience, high up on their list. So I don't really understand.
It makes absolutely no sense why what's happening is happening.
Right.
But on the flip side, they've stopped making games in-house, but they're still managing their licenses.
Outsourcing, yeah, they're still outsourcing other developers.
Brings me to a game that we both played the hell out of, right? And now that Disney are outsourcing their licensing again, could we possibly see a new game, Marvel vs. Capcom 4?
I don't think so, because the franchise, I mean the company's worth a lot more now than it was, and naturally, as the prices for the company's value go up, so does the amount it costs to license them. and it looks like it's going to be quite a difficult ride for anyone trying to find to buy these licenses in order to create these lovely games that we literally invested our childhood into.
I mean, just before we carry on with that topic, I just want to clarify that Disney are no longer making the kind of big AAA games that you used to see them make. They'll still be in the mobile space. That's no problem. So there's Marvel Champions, I believe. Yes, they'll still be there, but some of the big games that we're making before, no more. Anyway, back to Marvel vs. Capcom 4.
Because that's what's most important.
That's what's important.
Yeah, to be honest, it looks pretty difficult for me anyway that Capcom is going to be willing to license Marvel again, especially due to the fact that their movies have been generating so much revenue, and they're going to want a substantial
imagine how much the Captain America character is worth now compared to when Marvel 3 came out.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to be in the next one, guys. We know that.
Oh no.
But on a serious note, that's over 300 people's jobs lost for Disney Interactive Studios shutting down.
Yeah,
and that's quite an effect on the game development society as a whole. I mean, we've lost an immense amount of talent.
Do you think Disney would have learned their lesson, right? I mean, considering they closed so many studios just in the last decade,
right?
It's basically they've caused a huge mess in the games development space. So, I mean, either they continue to believe that they can make a continued impact, or they're not willing to take any risks to see their labor bear fruit.
Well, it looks like they're trying to mitigate risks, and they're trying to avoid them, in fact, entirely. And obviously they've gotten to the point where they're not even confident enough to have their own in-house studio. They want to see big game companies such as EA, Activision, Treyarch, etc. They want to see them developing their games, and they know that the product that will be the result of the larger companies will not only have a greater impact on the audience and be successful, but it will also bring, hopefully, home more revenue. And that's what a company looks for, isn't it? Just higher revenue. And it seems to them that not going through the risky route of developing their games in-house with what they felt was probably an inadequate amount of talent. Obviously, we don't agree with that.
No way. No.
But they're just trying to basically cut down their risks, and I feel that that's not a very wise move, especially with the amount of money that Disney has available to pump into these products. It's kind of sad, really, to see them just axing so many jobs and axing so much talent.
It's sad to see them not willing to make that investment. It's one thing not being able to, and it's one thing that you actually can do it.
Yeah, you have the option, you just choose not to, which, it's fair, but come on, video games as an industry has only been booming in the last 20 or 30 years. It's only been going up. It's a viable entertainment source now. It's something that people look to too in the spare time. It's not just a closet or an arcade feature. It's something for almost everyone, right? We all play mobile games, we all play console games, we all have portables, and the fact that they're removing these beloved franchises from us, especially when they already have an audience for them, is kind of, well, it's very strange to say the least.
I like to think that they are more willing to pump all that money into the upcoming Infinity War film instead.
Yeah, obviously their films have been working out quite well.
Yeah,
and
very
actually
well.
Buying Marvel or whatever they've done has been a really successful move for them, and I'm guessing that they think they can cut their losses in the interactive space to invest more into the movie space, which is a fair point. But what about the audience? Because at the end of the day, without fans, without people to come and enjoy these experiences that you're creating, where do you stand?
Well, for anyone who has been or bought the Disney Infinity packs, the toys, feel sorry for you, but there is no more.
Well, yeah, I mean,
it's done.
Now they're just dummies on your shelf.
Now they're just collectibles now.
Right.
Yeah, they're collectibles. They were collectibles before, but they're 100% collectibles now.
But it seems to be a trend. It's something that happens, guys. We know that.
Yeah.
It happens.
a lot.
Look at ET. What was that Atari? Was that Atari?
No, but that was a completely different set of circumstances that led to that.
Right. But it's a sort of similar thing, isn't it? It's just a drop off where now X company feels that this is not worth our time, so we're just gonna drop it. And for those of you who bought it, well, sorry guys, too bad.
I agree. Well, do you know what? Disney, cut a deal with Capcom. Let's make another Marvel vs. Capcom 4.
Because this is what this podcast
what matters.
is about.
That's what matters to me. You know, Marvel vs. Capcom was such a hype game. It was ridiculous.
Guys, seriously, make another Marvel vs. Capcom.
Seriously, make it. Cut a deal. Let's see that happen. Again, as for the guys and girls that unfortunately lost their jobs, I hope you all get back on your feet very soon. You're way too talented.
Absolutely.
All
the best to you guys. No, but seriously, guys, please show your support to the developers that lost their jobs, and also
there is a petition for Marvel vs. Capcom 4.
Okay.
I forgot to mention that. Yes, there is. So and it's got a ridiculous amount of signatures already. So I'll find a link. I'll put it in the description. Go sign that. I really want that game. But yeah, man, that's Noob Talk for this week. Disney Infinity, Close Studios. Hope everyone gets back on their feet real soon. It's me and Saf. We'll be back again following Monday. E3 is getting close. And as always, comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. It's easy. It's just a button. The button's right there under the video. Just press it. Actually, there'll be a button on the video towards the end, so you can click on that. Yeah. So from me and Saf, we will catch you later. And until then, stay free, noobs.